Hello everyone, a warm welcome to all of you in today's video. This is for class 9th and it is a question paper of annual examination of class 9th of social science. So all the students who are in class 9 can practice this as a sample paper. Without any delay, let me move to section A first. So, identify the event based on the given hints. You are given some hints and you have to identify the event, right? So, the first hint is 7,000 men and women gathered in front of the town hall and decided to form a people's militia. On the morning of 14 July 1789, the city of Paris was in a state of alarm. The fortress was demolished and its stone fragments were sold in the markets. So, as you know, the chapter was started with these given hints, and let us see the options first. So, here are the options: the tennis court oath, no; substances crisis, no; storming of Bastille is the correct option because the storming of Bastille started the French Revolution, right? So, let's move to the second question. To free themselves from capitalist exploitation, workers had to construct a radically socialist society where all property was socially controlled. This would be a communist society. Who among the following believed in the idea of a communist society as a natural society of the future? So, the capitalist is the main keyword here. So, we can identify that it was Karl Marx. Question number 3. Following are the important leaders during the Russian Revolution and the positions they held. Choose the incorrect pair. हमें इसमें incorrect pair find out करना है. So Leon Trotsky was the leader of Bolsheviks. So this is the incorrect because leader of Bolsheviks was who? Lenin. Kerensky was the prime minister, yes, for some sort of time. And Tsar Nicholas was a monarch, true. Rasputin was the advisor of Tsar Nicholas, it's also true. Question number 4. Crisis in the economy, polity, and society formed the background to Hitler's rise to power. Arrange the following events in the correct order that led to Hitler's rise to power. So for this, we have to first just write down in which year was these events held, right? So Hitler planned to seize the control of Bavaria in the year 1923. Second, Hitler joined a group of Hitler joined a group called German Workers' Party. This was in the year 1919. Nazi Party became the largest party in the year 1928. Okay, and Hitler passed the famous Enabling Act in 1933. So let us just arrange them in ascending order. First of all, 2. So this and only this one is correct, right? So first is Hitler joined a group called German Workers' Party. Second is Hitler planned to seize control of Bavaria. Third is Nazi Party became the largest party in Reichstag. And fourth, Hitler passed famous Enabling Act. So option B is the correct answer to this question. Question number 5 is of Geo. So here we are given the latitudes and longitudes, right, of India. So here we know that the correct answer is 68 degrees 7 minutes east. There is a correction here. Now let's go to next question. Question number 6. These mountains range run in west-east direction from Indus to Brahmaputra. We know that they are Himalayas. Easy question. The highest peak in Eastern Ghats is Mahendragiri. You all can pause the video and just try it yourself first. Which of the following statements regarding river Godavari is true? So Godavari is the largest peninsular river. It is true. True. Now, it drains into Bay of Bengal. It's also true. It covers the state of Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, which is not correct. It does not go in the south, right? Because of its length, it's known as Dakshin Ganga. It's true. So the correct option that fits here is 1, 2 and 4. Let's go to question number 9. So these are assertion reasoning questions. So it is one of the important questions which comes in exams. So just pay attention. Assertion. The northern plains and Kerala in the south have a high to very high population densities. It is true. Rugged terrain and unfavorable climatic conditions are primarily responsible for this. It is false. Now, let me tell you why. Because this tells that it has a high population density, while this is responsible for a low population density. But some students say that this is also correct, but not correct explanation. But this is true in the case if this word for this was not given. But if we are given for this, means it is indicated for this assertion only. So here the correct option stands for A is true and R is false. Moving towards the next question, it is a picture-based question in your Civics chapter 1. The given picture refers to the situation when elections were held in Iraq in presence of some foreign powers. Which foreign power is represented here by M? So it is United States of America because M represent McDonald's. You can read the explanation in your Civics chapter 1, right? Now it is for visually challenged. We are not going to attempt that. But you can just read the question so that you will get a practice of that too. Question number 11. Given below are some features of democracy. Which of the following features is correct with regard to India? So with regard to India, let's see which of them is correct, right? In India, every adult citizen has a right to vote irrespective of their social background. So it is true. In India, the constitution was amended several times. No. To make the government less accountable. No. To make more accountable. Right? To make more accountable, the constitution was amended, but not to make it less accountable. In India, all the political parties and candidates have fair chances of winning and losing. It's just correct. In India, usually decisions regarding the nation are taken either by military rulers or a king. No, it is taken by elected representatives, right? So here we get the answer 1 and 3. Easy one. Question number 12. Okay, so here is we have to just match the columns with each other, right? So the president is the head of the state. So here we are going with number 1. Civil servant is a permanent executive. It doesn't leave its position till its tenure. Prime Minister is the head of government. Chief Justice is associated with Supreme Court of India. So the correct answer stands at 1C, 2A, 3D and 4B. Question number 13. Statement 1 is the Constituent Assembly, that wrote the Constitution of India had 299 members. It's true. Okay. The Assembly adopted the Constitution 26 November 1949, which came into effect in 26 January. So it is true. Now with the options, the best stand is both statement and statement 2, 1 and 2 are correct. Question number 14, we have a total of question 20s, right, in the MCQs. The constituencies which are reserved for the weaker sections are called reserved constituencies. Okay, question number 15. While filling the nomination, Shubhanshu Singh of ECD party has to make a legal declaration of. So we have to just select the correct option. Details of his age and his medical condition. No. Affidavit of details of the asset and liabilities for himself and his family. It's the correct option as given in the book. Manifesto और other objectives वो शुभांशु सिंह को देने की जरूरत नहीं है, वो पार्टी देगी. The oath and promises made to voters, no. So correct option is affidavit of details of asset and liabilities of family and himself. Question number 16. Which among the following is the most labor observing? It's agriculture. Easy. Question number 17. Assertion. Despite less calorie requirement, higher amount of urban areas has been fixed as poverty line. See this question as it is one of the difficult questions because जो बच्चे होते हैं वो इसमें बहुत कंफ्यूज होते हैं. सो लेट्स रीड इट वंस अगेन. लेस कैलोरी रिक्वायरमेंट की वजह से अर्बन एरियाज में जो पोवर्टी लाइन है वो हायर अमाउंट पे सेट हुई है. सबको लगता है ये फॉल्स है बट इट इज करेक्ट. ओके. Price of many essential products is high in urban areas. It is also correct. And because of this only, this is the reason. If you read your book more carefully, you will find the same lines in your NCERT. So without any further delay, the answer is both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. A situation characterized by widespread death due to starvation epidemic. This is famine. Question number 19, important. Srimati Indira Gandhi officially recorded the impressive strides of Green Revolution in agriculture by releasing a special stamp entitled Wheat Revolution. So इंदिरा गांधी जी ने व्हीट रेवोल्यूशन नाम का एक स्टैम्प जारी किया था एग्रीकल्चर का जो इतने स्ट्राइड्स हुए थे उसके लिए. एंड बहुत बच्चे इसमें ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन लगाते हैं. इट्स नॉट राइट. ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन हमारा व्हीट और राइस के लिए था बट स्टैम्प का नाम था व्हीट रेवोल्यूशन. So next answer, question number 20, the last MCQ of SST question paper. Incorrect find करना है हमें इसमें से. First statement read करते हैं. Hunger is not just an expression of poverty. It brings about poverty. So it's correct. It's just true. Chronic hunger is not a consequence of a diet persistently inadequate in terms of quality. So यहाँ पे अगर not ना दिया होता so it might be true but now it is false क्योंकि chronic hunger is a consequence of diet persistently that. Okay. Seasonal hunger is related to the cycle of food growing and harvesting. True. Seasonal hunger is prevalent in urban areas because of the casual labor. True. So the only incorrect statement here is chronic hunger is not a consequence. This is incorrect. Now let me just read out the section B part. The answers are just directly from your book. The German economy was worst hit by economic crisis. Mention any two impacts of Great Economic Depression on Germany. So this was the direct question. इसमें आपको लिखना था कि जो वेजेस थी वो कम थी. अनएम्प्लॉयड 6 मिलियन से ज़्यादा हो गए थे. ऑन द स्ट्रीट्स ऑफ जर्मनी बहुत लोग मतलब बैनर्स लेके घूम रहे थे. यंग जो बच्चे थे उनने इलीगल काम शुरू कर दिया. सो दैट ऑल कंटेंट एनी 2 points you can write here, you will get marks. So two difference between भांगर एंड खादर easy. वेस्टर्न घाट्स एंड ईस्टर्न घाट्स में डिफरेंस 2 मार्क्स का है तो आप इसको ढंग से लिख सकते हैं क्योंकि आपके पास 5-6 पॉइंट्स हैं इनके लिए. Rivers have been fundamental importance throughout human history. Give 2 arguments. तो इसमें आपको रिवर्स की इंपॉर्टेंस लिखनी है. आपके जियो के चैप्टर ड्रेनेज में दे रखा है. एकदम डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन है. All countries have their constitutions are not necessarily democratic, but all countries that are democratic with have constitution. तो मेन ये तो बस एक स्टेटमेंट है, इससे घबराना नहीं है आपको. मेन इसमें 2 functions of constitution लिखना है. That it stands for the aspirations of people. It specifies how the government is elected. तो इसके 4 points थे. आपको कोई भी 2 लिखने हैं, आपको मार्क्स मिल जाएंगे. So अब मैं इसके नेक्स्ट सेक्शन पे चलती हूँ. सेक्शन C. So the peace treaty at Versailles with the Allies was a harsh and humiliating peace. इसका आंसर डायरेक्ट है. प्रोविजंस ऑफ वर्साइल्स आपको लिखने हैं. उसमें राइनलैंड वाज ऑक्यूपाइड एंड ऑल दैट कंटेंट. Next is a case study from Geo from chapter population. So here we are given a graph. So let's first read the question. What does population growth refer to? Easy. तो इसमें आपको लिखना है the rate or the pace of population increase is known as the annual growth rate or population growth rate. Okay? क्योंकि ये रेट है, ये पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ नहीं पूछा, तो इसमें आप ये नहीं लिखोगे कि ग्रोथ ऑफ पॉपुलेशन रेफर्स टू द चेंज इन नंबर ऑफ इनहैबिटेंट्स. right? So next question is, which time period recorded the highest growth rate of population and how much was it? So इसका आंसर सिंपल है, आप यहाँ पे देख लो, ये वाला ईयर और ये वाला नंबर. The growth rate of population is declining, but the overall population in India continues to rise. क्योंकि growth rate of population depends on many factors, right? Migration होती है, birth rate, death rate, and etc. etc. आप इसमें वो सब लिख दोगे तो आपका आंसर सही होगा. So this is for visually challenged children. You can read the question and try to answer it on yourself. Right? So I'm just changing the page now. Analyze the limitation and challenges to free and fair elections. ये आपके इलेक्टोरल पॉलिटिक्स के लास्ट के जो पेजेस हैं उसमें कहीं दे रखा है. 5 पॉइंट्स हैं, आपको 3 लिखना है बिकॉज इट्स अ 3 मार्कर. सो नेम एंड एक्सप्लेन इन 2 टाइप ऑफ, इसमें आपको लिखना है मार्केट एंड नॉन मार्केट एक्टिविटीज, और में हाईलाइट द स्टेप्स टेकन बाय गवर्नमेंट टू इम्प्रूव द स्टेटस. इसमें आपको बहुत सारे पॉइंट्स दिए हुए थे बुक में. यू कैन राइट लाइक, इसमें हमें बहुत सारे वोकेशनल स्ट्रीम्स प्रोवाइड किए हैं गवर्नमेंट ने. मिड डे मील स्कीम, ठीक है, मिड डे मील इतना ही लिख देती हूँ, और सर्व शिक्षा अभियान. सो ऑल दिस कंटेंट आपकी बुक में इजी है, मिल जाएगा आपको. इवैल्यूएट एंड 3 कॉजेज ऑफ पॉवर्टी, डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन, एंड द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट जो पेपर में हमेशा ही आता है. The French Revolution was triggered by various factors. Evaluate the major causes of French Revolution. Easy. Causes लिखना है आपको, causes लिखवाए होंगे आपकी मैम ने. Examine the main provisions of Constitution drafted by National Assembly. इसका भी आंसर है. French Revolution के हैं दोनों questions. 4 characteristics of cold weather season लिख देंगे. Why does peninsular region of India not well defined? Because वहाँ पे moderate रहता है, because of the sea, ये वाला content आप लिख देंगे, right? Pressure difference and all that. Monsoon acts as a unifying bond, direct question. The Prime Minister is the most important political institution. इसमें Prime Ministers के function और इसमें पार्लियामेंट में कौन सा हाउस ज़्यादा पावरफुल है? सो इट्स लोकसभा, और लोकसभा का मनी बिल और वो सब आप लिख देंगे कि एनुअल बजट पास करता है, मनी बिल सिर्फ यही पास कर सकता है. ऑर्डिनरी बिल में भी अगर टाई हो गया तो लोकसभा का वो चलता है, प्रिवेल, राइट? तो ये सब आ जाएगा. हम बस लास्ट पहुंच गए हैं, लास्ट 5 मार्कर. पब्लिक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम फेसेस मेनी सेवरल क्रिटिसिज्म ऑन सेवरल ग्राउंड्स. तो इसमें 5 आर्ग्यूमेंट्स आपकी बुक में दे रखे हैं. लाइक पीपल अपने आप को पोवर्टी में शो करते हैं सो दैट दे कैन गेट द बेनिफिट. ये सारे 5 पॉइंट्स आपको बुक में दे रखे हैं. ओके, हाउ डू कोऑपरेटिव्स. सो कोऑपरेटिव्स वाला भी एक लास्ट पेज पे आपको दे रखे हैं, इतना पैराग्राफ, उसमें से आपको 5 पॉइंट्स लिखने हैं और एक्सप्लेन विद एग्जांपल्स. एग्जांपल्स में अमूल एंड मेनी अदर ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस वर गिवन, राइट? एडीएस एंड ऑल दैट. So the last I go to section E and here we are. Question number 34. तो ये कौन से चैप्टर से है? It's of Stalin, means Russian Revolution. Name the leader associated with collectivization. अभी हमने बोला Stalin. Easy. Define kolkhoz. So ये अगर डायरेक्ट आता ना तो सब बच्चे कंफ्यूज हो जाते क्योंकि ये कहीं नहीं पढ़ा होगा, बट इट्स देयर इन द पैसेज सो इट्स इजी टू गिव. यहाँ पे हमें दे रखा था पार्टी फोर्स ऑल पीजेंट्स टू कल्टिवेट इन कलेक्टिव फार्म्स. कलेक्टिव फार्म्स के लिए ये टर्म यूज होता है, इट्स kolkhoz. So don't take stress. Kolkhoz are the collective farms in the Stalin's collectivization program in which all peasants were forced to cultivate. ये सब आप लिख देंगे. Highlight any 2 ways by which collectivization program. तो ये तो easy है, डायरेक्ट है, इसमें आप लिख देंगे कैसे grain management, compulsory grain management, all that. आप इसमें 2 ways लिख देंगे तो आपको मार्क्स मिल जाएंगे. Now rights मतलब ये है हमारी इको का क्वेश्चन. सो क्वेश्चंस पे चलते हैं. राइट्स के बारे में है. ओके, राइट्स आर इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर माइनॉरिटी कम्युनिटी. व्हाई? सो इसका आंसर हम केस स्टडी में देखते हैं. Rights protect minorities from the oppression of majority. They ensure that majority cannot do whatever it likes. तो आप ये लिख देंगे तो आपको इसमें मार्क्स मिल जाएंगे, राइट? 1 मार्क का है तो इट्स सफिशिएंट. If you were denied entry to a temple because you belong to a backward or weakened society, which fundamental, so it's freedom of religion or freedom of equality, both are correct. Evaluate any 2 reasons why we need rights in a democracy. ये equality भी हो सकता है, मैंने लिखा नहीं, ठीक है? equality वैसे ज़्यादा बेटर है इसका ऑप्शन. 2 reasons why we need rights in democracy was a direct question. आप इसको बुक में देखेंगे, 2 points लिख देंगे, आपको मिल जाएंगे. It was in the starting of the chapter. So ये जो है ये population chapter से है. Okay. Identify 2 approaches adopted by government to reduce poverty in India. यहाँ पे देखेंगे हम promotion of economic growth and targeting anti-poverty programs. 2 points लिख देंगे तो it's correct. Analyze the reason for low per capita growth and high poverty up to 80s. यहाँ पे हम देखेंगे over a period of 30 years lasting up to early 80s there was a little per capita growth. ये वाला यहाँ तक, ये पढ़ लीजिए आप एक बार. Okay. Now question number 3. There is a strong link between economic growth and poverty reduction. So इसमें हम खुद बना के लिख सकते हैं क्योंकि इसमें डायरेक्ट तो कुछ नहीं दे रखा. That higher growth rate leads to higher productivity which leads to higher incomes which leads to reduction in poverty. आप ऐसे करके लिख सकते हैं. एंड 2 मार्क्स का है तो आप ढंग से एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे स्टेटमेंट को. दैट्स ऑल. इसमें और कुछ नहीं करना आपको. एग्जाम्पल दे सकते हैं वैसे आपकी केस स्टडी से. सेक्शन F इजी था, सो मैं आपको बस इसको रीड आउट करा देती हूँ. मैप में आपको country which dropped atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which is US, easy है. And excess power during World War II, ये तो मैप में देख के ही पता चलेगा कौन सी excess power की बात हो रही है, राइट? और क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 है इसमें कैपिटल ऑफ मध्य प्रदेश भोपाल मार्क करना है. मालाबार कोस्ट जैसे ये इंडिया का वो है तो यहाँ पे मार्क होगी. चिलिका लेक और स्टेट विद लोएस्ट पॉपुलेशन डेंसिटी इज अरुणाचल प्रदेश. ये अटेम्प्ट एनी 3 है. So here we come to an end of the question paper. I hope all the solutions were clear to you and you all can practice it as it is a good paper. Okay, so bye bye all of you. Subscribe the channel if you like the video.